So welcome to this quick tutorial. In today's tutorial I'm going to be showing you on how you can make your own character and animate it. Trust me guys, it's quite easy, easier than you ever might think. You won't be scripting much, trust me, or saying it better, not scripting anything if you want to. I will be showing what I mean. So first of all, to get started in, just go to home, click toolbox, and now you will be on models. You need to click to plugins, okay, and type in rig edit light. If you have done this, click on him and click on install. I installed it already, so yeah. Once you have installed it, just go to plugins and there might be an edit rig. If there's an edit rig plugin, then you did everything right. So now we can start making our own model. To do this, you can just insert some parts and make whatever you want. So actually I will just be doing a random animal. So for your case, just make your own animal, whatever you want. And once you have done this, just follow them my steps. Now just insert parts and make your animal, okay? This is quite important. So I will be just doing my animal. You can skip forward if you don't want to watch me doing my animal. And yeah, so okay, oops, this is the wrong color. Let's pick something like this. I think this is quite good. Now let me give them the right position, actually, like something like this and something like this, something like this. Now let's just make a torso real quick. By the way guys, I'm not a modeler or something like this, so don't expect anything too good from me actually. And yeah, but you can keep trying because you don't have to animate on a Blender to make something good. This is no need to. You can also do something quite good here. So yeah, let me just put him in here and now scaling him a little bit, just like this and like this, like this. Actually this is quite good. Now let's give him a different color, like something like this. Now we could be inserting a second part like this, and now we will take the part here and we will be making the size to something like this. Okay, let's go a little bit lower, like 1.5, 1.5, 1.5. I think this is better. So let's put him in here and give him whatever the color we want to. I will just be going with again something like this. I think this is fitting it. So now I have done my little animal. By the way guys, just like I said, you can do things way better than I do. Just make your dream animal on like how you want it to be, and once you have done this, you can now follow my steps. And no matter how much parts you edit, it will be still simple for you to make everything, trust me. So once you have done making your animal, what you're gonna do now is click on all your parts that are on the animal like this. Click on them by just clicking on them one time, then click on control. Oh my god, click one time on it, click control, and then select every single one. Okay, so once you have selected every single one, now just click right click and now group as a model, and now it's literally a model. Okay, now if I go into the game and run the game, as you can see, everything will fall down. These will also fall down, but they have some stability, as you can see. That's because they didn't fall down. But alright, to fix this, or saying it quite better, change to this, what we're gonna do now is we will need our edit rig, and this edit rig will also allow us to animate the character we just made. Okay, so for this, before using the edit rig, what you're gonna do now is call every single part you just did. Okay, and a quick reminder guys, the parts you want to be animated, give them unique names. Okay, and for the head, the name's head must be head. Okay, this is important or else it won't work. But for the legs and the toes, you can just call it whatever you want, but for the head, it needs to be called head. Okay, so now just call them whatever you want and give them unique names. Okay, like every single part should have a different name. This for sure only if you want to be animating them. If there are parts that you don't want to be animating, then they can have the same name. This doesn't matter, but this is only for parts you want to be animating. All right, so now just record this to right arm. Actually, I will just be calling it like this. You can call it whatever you want, but as long as they have unique names. Do remember this. Now left arm. Now this will be left leg, and I will call this right leg, and the last one will be the torso actually, so torso. And once you have done this, okay, what we're gonna do now is we need a humanoid root part. To do this, just copy your main part. For my case it's the torso. What I mean with main part is like the biggest part and the part that is in the middle of your character. For my case it's the torso, obviously. So I will just clone it by making Ctrl D, and once I have cloned it, now I will go to properties and like make the size 1,1,1, okay, and make the canculi property to false, and now I will move it a little bit down to the middle of the character, okay, so something like this. Okay, now it's in the middle, and now we call it to humanoid root part. So once you have done this, its name needs to be humanoid root part, and exactly like I wrote it, okay, or else nothing will work. Okay, so guys, now we have done everything. What you're gonna do now is click on the plus and add a humanoid. If you edit a humanoid, as you can see, our main part or torso just changed a little bit, and what you also can see is there's a name called model. This is because our model is just called model. I will just rename it to animal, and as you can see it's changed its name to animal. So if there's standing animal, then you must have everything done right up to now. And now what we're gonna do is click on plugins and open the edit rig, okay, and now click on the model we just created, and now as you can see our character we just created is now a little bit transparent and a new tab has opened it. So now we just need to create joints for them to be able to animate. So guys, first off, just open it again. Now the first step you're gonna do is click first off on humanoid root part. The first thing, okay, this is the first thing you're gonna do. Click on humanoid root part, and first the humanoid root part and not the torso. So click on humanoid root part, now hold down control and click on torso. So if you have done this, now just click on create joints, okay, and now as you can see there's a little point there, okay. So now once you have done this, a quick reminder guys, do everything, also what I mean is just make create joints for every part you want it to be able to get animated. For my case, I don't want the head to be able to get animated, so I will be just creating a world. So first off, just click the torso, and the torso first off, not right leg or something, the torso first. Now click on control and now select a part that you want to get animated. For my case, as example, the right leg, and now I click on right create joint, and as you can see there's a little string, okay. So if there's a string and the motor 6D is below torso, then you did everything right. Now click again on torso and make the same step to every part you want to be animated, okay. So again to left leg, this time creating this. Now again torso to left arm, for my case, create joint, and now again torso to right arm and create joint. So as you can see, there are now 4 strings going to my legs, and if you want to animate the head actually, then just do again the same step by just clicking on torso, control, and then head, and then create joint. But for my case, I will be just making, I don't want it to get animated, just for you to make an example. So for my case, what I will be doing is click on torso, okay, and click on head, and now click on create world instead. You gotta do this step for every part that you don't want to get animated, okay. You need to create a world for every part. For my case, it's only the head, so create world, this for the head, okay. I don't want the head to be animated, so I created a world instead, or instead a motor 6D. And now as you can see, there's also a swing. And now you might think we're actually done, but there are quite some things we gotta do. So first of all, what these things will be like is, guys, these points here in the mid, I would just rather you to make them to the top of your leg, okay? This is just to be able to animate better. Just do it, trust me, it will make your animating way better. Now change the step to like 0.2, okay? Just for it to go way smoother, as you can see now. So just make it everywhere to the top. I just rather you doing this because you will be able to animate way cleaner. So done like this. So now I have done it for every part, and now we are actually quite done. We can close the edit rig by just clicking again on it. And now if I go to if I go to avatar and click on the animation editor and click on my animal, and now as you can see I can animate it. So guys, since I did create for the head a world and not a motor 6D, as you can see, if I'm clicking on it, I'm not able to animate it because I welded it. So you gotta just weld every part that you don't want to be animated and create joints for every part you want to be animated, okay? Quite simple. Now you can make your own animation. Actually, you can see you can rotate it, and yeah, you can do whatever you want here. But actually I won't be doing anything there because this is not on my purpose. So I will be just closing it again and now clicking on the animal. And what we're gonna do now is I will just show you a quick example on what you can do with this animal. So I will just call it starter character. What this basically means is the character, let me just first parent it to starter player. What this basically means is once I join the game, the starter character will be now my first character, okay? This is just basically what I did there, if you recall it like this. Now as you can see, there's something quite weird. If I work now, I work like lifted to the side, which is quite weird, right? To fix this, just take our character again to the old side, and now we're gonna do some few things. So first of all, let's go into our humanoid root part, and the main reason this is happening is because our humanoid root part is rotating to the wrong direction. Let me show it to you by creating a decel, and as you can see now, oh my god, I need to delete it real quick. Now again. So as you can see, if I'm inserting it and now going to the side, there are these orange strings, as you can see, and this means that he is rotated to the right, okay? So to fix this issue, now just delete the decel again. Now click on the humanoid root part, click on rotate, and let's actually rotate him to the right direction, just like this, okay? So done with that one. And what you're gonna do as well is go to the torso, to your main part, and make hand collide to false. This is just for avoiding some bugs, okay? So once you have done this, we can go in again into the game and test this out if everything works. Now as you can see, everything is working. So saying it kind of quick, if you want to make your own working animation, then you need to make an animation for sure, and yeah, you need to watch a tutorial on how to make on how to animate it, because I won't be doing this all. Or if you want me to do it, I will be doing it, but on a part 2 or not on this video. So let me just record this to animal, and I will be showing you something kind of cool what we can do with this animal. We can use it as a starter character, right? But what we also can do is, what I have done is, there's a little NPC. Let me show it to him. Let me show it to you real quick. He's standing there. If I go close to him, as you can see, he starts following me. Now this can be anything, you know, and if you just created a zombie, then you can be using this. I will just let the script for this below in the description. Now what you're gonna do is just make a new script below the below our animal NPC, so like this, adding a script there. We can call the script to like something like following script. Okay, and now I have the script open and this script. And this script, you will find this script in the description of the video. So just go to the description of the video and copy the whole script by just clicking Ctrl C, and then paste it into the script we just created below our character, and make now Ctrl V, and now there's this little script. Okay, so now we have done this, and if we go now into the game, and as you can see, I set back the character to workspace and recalled it to animal because I don't want to load in the game and this will be my character. So if I go now into the game and go too close to him, he should be following me if we didn't do anything wrong. So as you can see, he's following me. So now we did everything right. Kinda nice, right? So this is it for the tutorial. I hope you managed to learn something new on, and yeah, if you want me to do a part 2 on how we can animate him and give him some work animations and all, then just write it down in the comment. And if you learned something new, I would really appreciate a like and a subscribe so you won't be missing anything. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. See you all.